Hey everyone, welcome to Make It Rock, the show where I show you how I make my rockin' music, and you can as well. And thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's see who we got here who's hanging out with us. We got Allegratilla here, lurking food time. All right, Rebel Rocker, great to see you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Mr. Smith, thank you. The Leela Verse, one of our great mods here. Great to see you. Leela did a great show earlier. Brad Example in the house. What's up, Brad? Jamie Lynn, great to see you, Jamie. We got Doug Kidder. What is up, Doug? Denise, awesome. Hello. Let's see. DJ Big Red, another one of our great mods here. DJ Big Red, and thank you for putting that in tomorrow. We got You Rock coming up. Let's see. We got Costa in the house. What's up, Costa? Hugh. Good to see Hugh. What's going on, Hugh? Let's see. We got my lovely wife from Lurkland downstairs. All right. So thank you all for being here. And today we're actually going to be doing some real music making here today. I know this show's it's been kind of a rant show of late, but it can be whatever it needs to be for the given time. And yes, you can join the Chaos Club for $1 a month to gain access to the fun emojis and members first exclusive content. All right. So, let's bring up. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a remix. It's been a long time since I've really done like a proper remix. We're going to do a remix of my song from the album that was released back in the spring of this past year called Hollow and Chosen of God. This song is called Machines of Destruction. It's one of my favorite songs on the album, and we'll bring up the project that I have copied here and made a new version of because I don't want to actually damage the real project. So we got it here, and I'm gonna just see what we can do to make this something totally different within an hour. We may not get done. We may just get a little start, and I don't know if I'll be doing anything with this or not. Kind of depends on how it turns out. But let's just give it a playthrough real quick, and then we'll see what we can do.
But what really worries me today is what's going to happen to us if machines can think, and what interests me specifically is killing. Oh, it's very hardcore. That will be out there in the years ago and very far. They understand that that life really well. That's expected to come back 4 or 5 years after the
Hey, Zach. Welcome.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talked to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction, and the time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, though we're raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
Thank you so much, Jamie. You rock.
We think we're God's chosen, but the font's long been frozen. Glory in the highest with our chest ripped open, exposing our hearts to the winter's chill. Forget your hose on.
Gus, good to see you.
Tears of despair. Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. How the hell is it far? We're unaware of where machines of destruction. And the time has ticked down to the end. So for the battle's blood, we raise the chalice. Drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
Hey, Jade. Oh,
Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed.
so that's the original song. Been driving me crazy. I don't know why this has been happening, but I've been getting like pops and clicks and stuff. What is my buffer length? We might have to turn it up a little bit. I don't like to do that. We'll do a little bit. I might have to play around with some settings in here. I think it might have been since the new one. Hey, Country Walking, welcome. All right. So how am I going to approach this? So I think what I'm going to do, this actually gives you the the opportunity to make different arrangements. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this arrangement, and that we'll just call it arrangement 2. That's fine. So there we go. So now it's cloned to arrangement 2, and what I can do is come in here and do something really crazy, and we're just going to take a lot of this, some of this stuff out. Let's see. So this should be the drums, I would imagine, right here. No, that's the guitar. I think I'm, yeah, we can get rid of that. This should be like the program drums. Yep. So we get rid of those. The Logic drums, we could probably get rid of. This should be the bass. All right. And what is this? Like a synth pad. All right, so all these, we will go ahead and just get rid of. I don't want to do that. There, gone. All right. So let's that leaves us. Is that weird noise thing? I think for right now I might just leave that. Yeah, we'll have to see. What the heck is this?
Think we're God's chosen, but
Another synth. So we can get rid of that. No, I don't want to do it that way. Yeah. All right. So we got rid of some stuff, and we're gonna start building this again. And yeah, don't forget the thumb. Throw the thumb. Some thump the thumb. All right. So let's get in here. So I think what I'm gonna do, I may actually go to the cloud. And this is FL Cloud. Sometimes it takes a minute to load up here. There we go. All right, let's just see if we can find like a techno. techno kick loop. I'll take a look and see what we can find here. You know, that might be actually fun. Hey, Bear. Good to see you. All right, let's get this one by hitting the plus button and then dragging it over into the project. All right. We'll see about where that needs to come in at. I think it's going to be right about there. But have to turn that volume down. All right, let's assign this. So we've already got up to like 21 tracks. This is gonna have to be track 22. That's what's gonna be a little bit crazy about this because there's all these vocals and stuff. We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We made a grave, we called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want. So then we're to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. Coming up on that pre-chorus. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? So I might just actually take and stretch that out. I think that's about as far as it needs to go. Drinking the blood with blast. Drinking the blood with blast. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what we need there as far as that goes. Now let's see if we can't find a snare loop. And I'm not shy about using loops. I have no problem with using loops at all. That might work. I think I do like this one. I already have it downloaded, apparently. So I'll just drag it on in then. Let's see what that's gonna do. Bring, come over here. Go to the channel rack. So we can assign this to a mixer track. It's gonna be track 23. And turn it down a lot because these loops tend to be very loud. All right. Yeah, like to get loopy. It can be fun. We're on a web of machines of destruction. We made a graveyard with.
What really worries me today is what's going to happen to us if machines can think. And what interests me specifically is can they? Well, it's a very hard question to answer. If you'd asked me that question just a few years ago, I'd say it was very far-fetched. Today, I just have to admit I don't really know. I suspect if we come back in 4 or 5 years...
So I'm just putting in some kicks here.
Well, if you're confused back to how you think that is, we're just really beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I've got to illustrate this point that will amaze you.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones.
Well, it's a very hard question to answer. If you'd asked me that question just a few years ago, I'd say it was very far-fetched. Today, I just have to admit that.
Hey, Scrabble Bees, welcome.
I suspect if we come back in 4 or 5 years, let's be sure they really do.
Thank you, Costa. I think the jury's still out on this one yet, but all right. So that's a nice little start, I think. Let's see what else we can do. Probably need some kind of a hi-hat. I'm just gonna look up a hi-hat loop. Hey, Ashley HM. Boom. Good to see you. See, some of these are gonna be. That's a little too boring. Oh, I kind of like that. Electric tambourine. Scrabble Bee says. I'll have to see about that one. All right, let's try. Let's see what this one's gonna do for us. All right. Assign this to channel 24. There we go. Turn it down.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start a new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction.
Really, what I'm going for is kind of like how, Nine Inch Nails back in the 90s, would do like the Broken EP, and then they would do like Fixed, and they would just totally completely destroy the songs. And they did something further down the spiral for the downward spiral, that kind of a thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking here.
We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction. And of time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, but we're raising the chalice. Drinking
Who does?
the blood we bless from tears of despair.
Zach says, last year I had a few people tell me to get Reaper, and I was told it was easy to use. Well, I tried for a week. Really wasn't easy to use. So I haven't touched it. Yeah, Reaper. I don't know that Reaper is the first thing I would go for. It's good for a lot of things. I don't know that ease of use is one of them. What I hear about Reaper is it's got a little bit of a learning curve. I mean, honestly, like, this is FL Studio that I'm using. FL Studio 25. Would I recommend FL Studio 25? Yeah, if you want to do electronic music, probably it's one of the best out there, along with Ableton. But like, as far as conventional stuff, I'd probably, I would say use if you can get into an Apple and you can use Logic or GarageBand, start out with GarageBand probably. GarageBand's super easy, and it's very intuitive. It's got to be the most intuitive DAW out there, and I think that's why a lot of people end up starting there. And then the nice thing about Logic is if you start with Logic, then you can move up to or if you start with GarageBand, you can move up to Logic, and it kind of works the same way. It just has more features, so it's kind of a nice way to like step into things. But DJ Big Red says you have to have time and patience to use Reaper's routing plugins. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. FL Studio is also a lot, but FL Studio is very different in the way that it works. Like, not much works like this. So, hey, Folk and Blueser, good to see you. All right, so we got some stuff going on here. Let me see what's happening here. Oh, that's okay. I know what that is. All right. And I could do stuff with these vocals too, and I'm not even doing that yet. So what we should probably then do next is let's go here for a channel rack. I'm gonna go to unsorted. So this will bring up just kind of the plugins that are being used, or the instrument plugins that are being used. And then let's try to find a new bass. So I'm gonna go in here, I think, to where's it at? Nexus. Nexus is always good. We'll put this up on 25, I think we're at. The mixer channel. And let's turn that down as well, because these tend to be loud. Let's see if we can't, maybe we could find a bass line. I want to find an arpeggiated bass line. Let's see what we can find here. I know there's a lot of them. Let's just see what that'll do. I'll have to go to a clean pattern, and I'll just select this right here. I believe this is in D. All right. That sounded pretty rad, I thought. See how that sounds.
Where's your country's back to how you feel? We're just beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I've got to film illustrate this point. I think will amaze you.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the. We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're
Okay, so that needs to end a little bit earlier there.
Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction, and of time is sinking down to the end. So full of
So now we got to figure out something for. Let's just do it this way. With it. All right. We got to figure out something for the bass here on this. On the chorus. And so I think I'm going to get a whole new bass. Whole new bass. All right. Let's use, where's Predator? Predator 3. I think we could use Predator 3. We're going to have to put this on 26. I'll have to label these later because that's going to take time. All right. We'll search category. We got bass. Okay. I definitely want something a little crazier than that. Ooh. And the only thing is, I need to get rid of this freaking delay. All right. So let's go in here. And we'll select the chorus. I believe it's that right there.
Where I know where machines of destruction, and a time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, power raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair. Where I know.
All right. So I'm just playing this in.
Where I know where machines of destruction, and a time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, power raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
Where'd that go? Did that oh, shoot. See what I did? I didn't put it on a new pattern. So all I have to do is cut that. And then I'll put it here. Now, I don't know why it did this extra stuff. That I'm not quite sure about. It added the extra bit here at the beginning. Yeah, that should be good.
Where I know where machines of destruction, and a time is ticking down to the end. So full of
Now I wonder if we can't add some kind of something on the like a lead type of synth as well. I think we could do that. I might just add another Predator. Another Predator 3. And we will make a new pattern. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to find some type of a sound that will work in conjunction with that. So let's see. Yes, and we do have U Rock coming up tomorrow. There's room for maybe a couple more tracks. I think that's about it. So send them on in before I close the form, bit.ly/U Rock submit. Probably be closing it in a few hours. So just a heads up there. All right, let's go here into manager and to search category and we'll go to lead. I'll see dirtier lead. I'm gonna start with that. That sounds awesome. Let's make sure we're not too loud. It's a serious concern, loudness. Hey, Doug Spears. Welcome. All right. This has some crazy stuff in it. That might be a bit more. That might be a bit more in the vicinity of what we need.
We're unaware, we're machines of destruction, and a timer's ticking down to the end. So full of malice, while we're raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
All right, I know what to do there. I know exactly what to do there.
We're unaware, we're machines of destruction, and a timer's ticking down to the end. So full of malice, violence.
Nah, let's.
We're unaware, we're machines of destruction, and a timer's ticking down to the end. So full of malice, while we're raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair. We're unaware, we're machines of destruction, and a timer's ticking down to the end. So full of malice, while we're raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless.
All right, see, these drums are not working for me right here, but we can fix them, I think. They're just not hitting where these snares are just not hitting where they're supposed to. I think what needs to happen is I need to do a little bit of slip editing on these. Or a little bit of stretching at any rate to half the size.
We're unaware, we're machines of destruction.
You know what? I still don't like it. Still don't like it. That happens sometimes. You just don't like things. And that's okay. I might have to program something in because it's just not hitting right. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, we'll go back to unsorted. And let's go here. All my magical drums. We got all kinds of drums. I could just go for my favorite one, but let's see. Where's the Alesis HR6 SR16? Let's go with that. We'll go with that. I'm just gonna put that on channel 1 because that's my generic drum mixed. It does have this weird reverb on it. So I can actually take this, change the mode to stretch. We're gonna multiply it out a little bit. There we go. That's a little tastier there. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I think that actually makes more sense. All right. All right, so now we have this section here where it's in between the kind of the transition zone into the second verse.
I don't know if things will behave like that. I don't think for very long time you can actually get football and you're finishing the last one over. And I don't think my daughter will ever know. For a long time you can actually get football and you're finishing the last one over. And I don't think my daughter will ever know.
All right. Let's see here. We're gonna create another pattern, and now we'll just add the snares on the 2 and the 4. We'll throw these in on the second verse.
Got chosen, but the font's long been frozen. Glory, peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for free.
Oh yeah, hey Dan, good to see you. Yeah, you could definitely add guitars. I'm just not doing that in this interest of time, I think. So we'll go back. We'll add in this bass that we were using on the first verse. That probably will drop out.
Drinking the blood we blessed from tears of despair.
I don't think things will behave like that. I don't think for very long time we can actually get football and you're finishing the last one over. And I don't think my daughter will ever know.
We think we got chosen, but the font's long been frozen. Glory in the highest with the chest ripped out. tears of despair.
I want to see what is this? Okay, that's just that weird sound that goes through the whole track. I think we leave that because it gives it some of the same vibe as the original then that way. What I do want to do, let me add a track in here. Insert one. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can do it. It is possible. All right. Because what I want to do in here is on the second verse, something else needs to come in. And I'm going to go back into Nexus, I think. Yeah, we'll go back into Nexus and we'll find something. Already on track 28. A lot of tracks going on in this one. This might be more tracks than I've ever had in anything before. Let's see if we have, is there rhythmic? I don't know if there's rhythmic or not. Rhythmic. All right, we can try it out. There's also the drum loops. Because I think I just want more percussive stuff happening in there. Whoa. $144 tracks? No, you can have that one. Even though I'm pretty sure I've used this in something before, I think I might try this noise hi-hat thing. I'm pretty sure I've used this before, but whatever. Doesn't really matter what key you hit; it's all the same. All right. We'll keep that going at least through that chorus there. Looks like Jason Lemansky's got a premiere tonight, and I think that might be, he sent something in for the show tomorrow. That might be what that is. So if you missed the premiere, you might get a chance to see it tomorrow on You Rock. unless it's something different. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me. So we want to keep the vocals. I was trying to get it. All right. I think I'm actually going to get rid of these guitars as well because we're not going to really be. I don't think I'm going to be using those in this. So. Get rid of all the guitars. There we go. And now we have we're coming up against the big ending chorus. So let me go in and grab these snares from the verse. Throw those in here.
Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. Where I know where the web machines are dish. Where I know where the web machines are destruction.
Maybe I can just do a real simple thing here. And we'll just take these all up an octave. Edit. Transpose 1 octave up. There we go.
Where I know where the web machines are destruction. In a time of sitting down till the end. So full of malice, but we raise the chalice. Drinking the blood.
All right. And then we just need to final bit here. Get a big old thing going. Big old roll, big old snare roll going at the end.
Where I know where the web machines are destruction. In a time of sitting down till the end. So full of malice, but we raise the chalice. Drinking the blood we bless from dead.
All right, then for the end, I'm going to go back to what I was doing with these at the beginning.
Drinking the drinking the blood.
What the heck?
Drinking the blood. Drinking the blood with blood.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Goodness, this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess.
Drinking the blood with blood.
Alright. I see what I did. I see what I'm trying to get these to land right on beats here.
Drinking the blood with blast. 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 Drinking the blood with
Probably need some kind of a running out of time here. But see if I can't find something quick here. Dang it, I don't like any of those. Alright, let's just use the cloud. Easier. Boom. Oh, come on. It's giving me everything but what I need here. You gotta love it. No. Okay. Well, anyway. It is a nice thought. So there we have it. We did a little bit of a remix. I'll play a little bit of it for you here, just not the whole thing.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones.
Thanks, Jade.
hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for?
Who knows?
We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction. And the time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, but we're raising the chalice. Drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
All right, so there we go. We did a little bit of a rudimentary remix, at any rate, of Machines of Destruction. I thank you all for joining me for this episode of Make It Rock. I'll be back with you tomorrow after Leela, Fur and Frets and Jade Stars show with You Rock, and they'll be playing your most rockin' music. All right, and Jade has a member show coming up. You will be dumped there, but you have to be a member to be able to get in on Jade's channel, and you'll find that out when you get dumped there. And if it says you can't watch the show, then you know you got to join Jade's channel, right? So there you go. And there's Leela, and Jade's doing Pulse Ripper. Didn't we do that one already? I don't know. Anyway, but thank you so much for being here. Much love. Take care. Most importantly, keep rocking, and I'll see probably most of you over at Jade's member show. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.